What's going on, you guys? Ryan from Wadfigs here, and welcome back to another episode of Start to Finish. We have a lot of fixing up to do. I think this might be the most fix-ups we've ever done on a Start to Finish before. Mainly head swaps, as well as a few arm and hand swaps. Usually I just do head swaps, honestly, but this one's a little bit different. We got a few head swaps in there, a few arm swaps, and I guess I just might as well just show you exactly what we're going to be swapping. Starting off first, we have this Finn Balor head swap between the top talents, Finn Balor with the True Effects head, and we're going to be swapping the True Effects head onto the Ringside exclusive, and I have an older Balor head scan on there. I'm just more of a fan of the Ringside attire, if I'm being completely honest. You know, the top talents one is still nice, but I've sort of gotten over this being like a newer figure, and I just want to see what this head looks like on the Ringside attire, so that should look really nice. We have a CM Punk head swap. This Elite comes from Jesus, who traded me this custom. I'm going to be swapping what is originally the Elite 20 head with this 2013 Mutton Chop sort of, you know, Wolverine CM Punk head scan, so that should look pretty nice. Plus, I don't have this head scan on any of my Elite Punks, so, you know, just want to differentiate it. We're going to do a head swap between these two Cody Rhodes Elites. I just got the Elite 32 again. I want to swap the head scan and see what it looks like, so, you know, there you go. Not a huge fan of the Elite 32 head scan, if I'm being completely honest. This one is definitely more of an experiment because I'm not sure if this is actually going to look that good. But we've got a Mick Foley slash Cactus Jack Mankind fix-up. I'm going to be swapping the Cactus Jack head scan onto the Elite 17 body. I really am a bigger fan of this head scan, and I want to see what it looks like in Cactus Jack form, because I haven't actually seen that a whole lot, and I think it could look pretty good, so we're going to be swapping those two. Then we've got a three-way swap, that sounded really weird, between these three Seth Rollins head scans. So I'm going to be swapping this head onto the WrestleMania 31, and then the True Effects head that's on the WrestleMania 31, I'm going to put onto the Epic Moments, and then the Epic Moments head scan I'm going to put on the top talents. So I'm not really the biggest fan of the Epic Moments head scan, but I don't think it's terrible. And out of these three, the top Talents Rollins is probably my least favorite, even though I still do like it. I mean, the Epic Moments is really growing on me. I'm not sure if it's just because it's a new figure, but there you go, we're going to be swapping those three. Then finally, we have some fix-ups with the Undisputed Era, and full credit goes to Cody Steisenberg's Customs for the idea on these. I'm going to be swapping the arms on Kyle O'Reilly with some black wrist tape. So I'm going to be swapping the arms and then swapping the hands, so it has the finger tape, onto these arms, and then putting them obviously back onto O'Reilly. And the same thing goes for Fish. Obviously going to be swapping the arms with these, I think they're like Chris Jericho arms, and then the hands again. There is a difference in the length between the wrist tape. Obviously, the ones these ones are a little bit longer, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. But I'm going to shut up, and we are just going to go ahead and get started and swap all of these figures. Also, before I go swap them, I'm going to be using hot water this time around. You know I usually use, you know, a hair dryer, but I just want to change it up a little bit, see if hot water, you know, is really better, because people really stand by that fact. It's definitely more convenient to use a hair dryer for me, but we're going to get the hot water set up just in a bowl, gonna microwave it for like a minute or two, maybe 2 minutes, and yeah, let's go ahead and get these swaps started. Alright, got a bowl of hot water right here in the middle. I just put a mat down so I don't get any water on my floor. And we've got to kind of be quick because the water is obviously steaming. So we're going to start, we're going to put in, I think we can actually do a few at a time. I'm going to try to pose them so that they could hang on to the edge. Hopefully this doesn't fall down, obviously. We're going to put Balor in there, like so. Okay, so we got Balor in there. And then I think we're going to put Mr. Punk, though. I'm going to have to get some pliers or something to get that head scan out of there, because that is going to suck to pull out. And I think that's all we're going to do for right now. Well, I guess we could also do Cody Rhodes if I can fit him in there. This actually looks very, very strange, but yeah, this looks very, very strange. We got Rhodes in there too as well, so I guess we'll just leave him in, and then we'll probably have to reheat it if it gets a little, you know, not as hot, so Balor's been in there for a little bit. Probably give it around 10 more seconds, and then we'll take him out. Okay, let's see if Balor is ready. Let's actually fix this light right here. Just put it like that. There we go. I think this is definitely good enough. There we go. Ringside head scan, or the... Actually, that's the original Balor head scan, not the Ringside one, is off. Here we have the True FX one. Let's take that off. No, it's not ready. We're going to let that sit in there for a little bit longer. Maybe this punk is ready. We can maybe take this off. Yeah, that's definitely ready. There we go. Put that to the side, and then wait to get that one out. There we go. Balor is done, and we're gonna put the True Effects head onto the ringside if it will go on. There we go. Balor is on. I might have missed that on camera a little bit, but here is the True Effects Balor head scan onto the ringside exclusive. Looking pretty nice, though. We're going to take a look at it, a better look at it after we're done with all the swaps. Cody Rhodes should be done. He's been in here for a while now. Let's go ahead and dry him off. I'm definitely a much bigger fan of this smiling head scan compared to the Elite 32. Probably going to have to get more paper towels, to be completely honest. Here we go. Elite 32. Let's see if this one is ready. Now we're going to leave him in there for a little bit and take that other punk head scan out. I don't want to get any water on the custom, so I'm going to dry off this head scan. Be a little bit more careful with it. Alright, here we go. The 2013 Punk Wolverine head scan on this looks really nice. Originally I don't think I liked this head scan a whole lot. I like this version with the longer hair more, with like the mohawk sort of thingy. But the short hair looks really cool too. Really, really cool. I really do like that. Again, we will take a look at all of the fix-ups all together at the end. I forgot to swap this Balor head scan onto the top Talents. I should have probably done that right after I swapped the first two Balor head scans. So, there we go. Rhodes, hopefully, is going to be done now. And I hope the water is still warm enough for the other swaps, though. I'm not completely sure. Here we go. There we go. It's off. Now the smiling head scan. Let's go ahead and pop this onto the Elite 32, and then the 32 head scan. Let's put that onto this one, like so. This one also is arm swapped. I am a bigger fan of the smaller arms on Cody Rhodes, but I'm just going to leave it for right now, and we'll see how that looks afterwards. So, yeah, it's still hot. I think we can do the Mick Foley swaps, though I am going to actually have to take off the jacket, because he does have a cloth shirt which is made from Ralph's, and I really don't want to risk messing that up at all, so we're going to go ahead and take that off and heat up the head scan. I don't know if water would even do anything to the cloth t-shirt, but I don't want to risk anything. Okay, here's the Elite 17. Now putting it in the water as well. It doesn't have the mask. I don't need it, obviously, because I'm putting it on Cactus Jack, so that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh, let me fix the camera. So this can kind of get annoying posing them, but there we go. We're going to let those sit for like 30-45 seconds. Okay, let's hope that this is good enough. Here is the Elite 17. Is it ready? Yes, it is. That was actually fairly easy. There we go. Now time for the Cactus Jack custom, of course inspired from Foley's look in like 2006. And there we go. Now we're going to put the Mankind head scan on that. There we go. Put that down. And the Cactus Jack head scan on the Mankind, which I thought would look weird, but it actually looks kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why I expected that to look a lot worse. That is not that bad at all, actually. Okay. And then this as well looks really good, though. I'm obviously going to put the shirt and the flannel on it, and it'll look even better. So we'll put that to the side, and I'll assemble that off camera. Bobby Fish. Heating him up now, and then we'll probably take him out and then swap O'Reilly and heat up the water again. There's the right arm, and then here's the left one. There we go. Now I'm getting a lot of water everywhere. That's not a big deal though. Let's get these out. It's actually kind of cooled down now, so this doesn't hurt as much as it may look. Let's go ahead and swap these arms on. This will look good. Cody's fix-up of these. I'm not sure if he posted it. He definitely sent it to me. It looks really good. Now let's try to get that into place. I think it definitely improves Undisputed Era, though I do like them originally a lot as well. So, I mean, this already looks really good. The hands are not warm enough to swap, unfortunately, so I'm going to put this to the side. We're going to heat up the water for like another 2 minutes. As you can see by the steam, the water is once again heat up. It's very hot now. So we are going to put Bobby's hands in here. And I think I'm going to hold the arms in because if I throw them in and try to get it, I will definitely burn my hands. So I'm just going to hold them in and let this heat up for a little bit. I think this should be good enough to swap the hands out. Yep. So we are going to put these to the side. We're going to keep heating up. I didn't want to throw them in there. We're going to keep heating up Bobby's hands so that the wrist tape or finger tape hands can go in there easier, if that makes sense. I've kind of explained this before on start to finish. The water is still hot. We're going to throw Kyle O'Reilly in there as well to swap his arms out. Not sure if I'm going to be able to pose him the way I did Bobby because Bobby's in there. Is that good? Yeah, we're just going to leave him like that. And then also these arms. I'm not sure if there's enough room, so we're just put those arms to the side, I guess. And let these heat up. So while all that is happening, I'm thinking maybe we should throw in the Rollins heads, or at least some of them. So here's the first that's going to go in. And I don't think we're going to be able to get all three. So we're going to also heat up the True Effects head scan if I can fit him in there. And we'll just let these sit. Alright, Kyle O'Reilly. Let's see if his hands are ready. Yep, they definitely are. There we go. There's the first and then the second. So we are going to have to heat him up a little more just so that the holes are warm. And then Bobby Fish, I hope, is done by now. This one has actually been the most annoying part. Let's go ahead and take his hands from the Epic Moments and throw them into here. This should work. Come on. There we go. There's the first. And then finally the second. I think the reason why these were annoying is because they're kind of loose for some reason. Let's see if this will work. Nope. It's not going to want to work. So we're going to heat that up once more. Bobby Fish refuses to lose, I guess. And that's getting really, really annoying. We can check on the Rollins head scans, though. I'm trying to throw that in. Maybe the Rollins head scans are done by now? I'm not sure. Yep, they are. Or at least this one is. Off the top talents, there we go. Now the True Effects, definitely going to want to be more careful with this one. But it's definitely warm enough. So we're going to go ahead and pop this head scan on the WrestleMania 31. Like so. And we are going to heat up this head scan, the Epic Moments, once more. Okay, so I had to do it off camera, but the fish hands are finally onto the arms. And O'Reilly now should definitely be warm enough. I hope he does not give me as big of an issue as the fish ones did. Here's the first. Hand swapping can be really annoying sometimes. There we go. In the meantime, though, I think this Rollins head scan is definitely hot enough to pop out. So let's go ahead and take that out. True Effects head we're going to heat up once more and then throw the Epic Moments head scan onto the top talents. Like so. We're going to let that heat up some more. And then that's the last fix-up of the day. Alright, the True Effects head is warm enough to swap onto the Epic Moments, which is our last swap of the day. And now that it's done, I'm going to clean up because, man, this was an entire process. I probably started this stuck with the hairdryer. And let's go ahead and see how everything turned out. So now that we're done with everything, let's look at the two that gave me the hardest time. And I'm not honestly sure why. But Red Dragon, a.k.a. Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish. Arms are swapped. Hands are swapped. And they look very good with the black wrist tapes. So even though it was kind of frustrating, I think it was definitely worth it. Here is the Ringside Balor with the True Effects head scan. Much improved. It makes the attire just look better, and the figure looks awesome. I think it's a great head scan combination. Here is the top Talents Rollins with the Epic Moments head scans, and I actually kind of look how that looks, or that made no sense. I like how it looks is what I meant to say. Then we have the WrestleMania 31 Rollins with the NXT head scan. With the black hair, obviously looks pretty nice actually. Might put the gloves on it though, I'm not sure. Here is the Epic Moments with the True Effects head scan, the one I was personally most looking forward to. And it looks really good because of course the True Effects head scan is the best Rollins head scan to me. And on this figure, although the attire isn't the greatest, it is a nice attire still, and it just looks really great on there. Here we have the Mick Foley, so here is the Mankind with the Cactus Jack head scan. Doesn't look too bad, but I really love how this looks, and it is the Cactus Jack with the Mankind head scan. Very unique looking. Haven't seen many people do this fix-up, so I think it just makes this Foley look absolutely awesome. A few more here. Here is the CM Punk, of course. This looks really nice. This head scan fits his attire very, very well. Here's the Finn Balor, obviously the original Finn Balor head scan on the top talents, for those who just want to see what that looks like. And the final two are Cody Rhodes and Cody Rhodes, this head swap. So that does it for this episode of Start to Finish. I think my favorite of the bunch is the Foley. I think it just looks really nice. Punk is really nice too, man. I think this is a great batch of fix-ups, though. They all came out very, very good. But thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more episodes of Start to Finish, and I'll see you guys later.